What up, man? Welcome back, man. Stackin Black podcast, man. Episode number 5.
Episode 5, baby.
10, so we in the building. We had our guy in last week. He dropped some knowledge for us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Easy McCoy. He got down. So we grateful for that. So let's get into some new stuff, though, man. Some stuff been on B-Wall's mind, man, and we want to break that down and get a little bit deeper into this Portland thing he been telling me about.
Well, today's episode, I came up with it and we decided on it, to go with it. We're gonna call today's episode, I'm tired of this Portland shit, because
tired.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, I feel like social network, it's just people's names I've been hearing in the streets. I feel like people is always like, I'm tired of this Portland shit, man. I'm tired of this. And we feel like people is always speaking on why they're tired of Portland, you know what I'm saying? So we kind of want to, not saying that these are going to be our own personal opinions, but we kind of want to dive into why people are tired of this Portland shit. You feel what I'm saying? And we just got a few subjects we're going to touch on tonight.
Yeah. We ain't trying to be rude or negative, but the bottom line is there's always too much talk about the city, how bad it is, how weak the dudes is, how weak the women is, how weak the opportunities is, how weak the support is, we don't necessarily feel that way. And so we want to just touch bases on a few different, subjects, around that idea, and just see if we can connect on something, man. Maybe we can take it a little bit deeper,
Yeah.
So
how we gonna spark it off, man?
Well, what are people tired of the most out here?
First off, we're gonna talk about the chicks and how they be.
The chicks.
Girls is always, I'm tired of these Portland niggas. I'm tired of these Portland dudes.
I see that quite a bit, man.
Yeah, let's get it. Let's get into that. I feel like this is something that we see often on social media. We hear it in the streets, and girls be getting together having I'm tired of Portland niggas parties where they get together and they just talk bad about niggas.
They're actually gonna make them some shirts.
Yeah. But let's just keep it real, you know what I mean? Let's keep it all the way real. A lot of you chicks out here, first off, you can't put all us dudes into a pot, you know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I mean, a lot of us do the same things as others, and in a lot of ways we are the same, but we're all individuals, and everybody's not the same when it comes to, relationships and just how they do things. So my personal opinion is, I feel like, a lot of you chicks that be like, I'm tired of these Portland niggas, I feel like you're barking up the wrong tree. You know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't no Portland nigga in that tree.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You looking for niggas at you looking at niggas for Bridge City. You looking for niggas at Bridge City Tap Room. Yeah. You looking for niggas at Mystic. You're looking in the wrong places.
Top to bottom.
Yeah.
But you just can't put I mean, it's not logically possible, to classify, a whole section, of men and women, period. I mean, to do that, you have to be going through some things mentally to even think that that's possible. You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing, and the second thing, most people that say that, they never really look at themselves.
Nah, you're right.
Because what you deserve and what you're attracting ain't always parallel. They're not always the same thing. And a lot of y'all not really aware of your own energy. Mm-hmm. So you're attracted to a certain thing, but you think you deserve something better. You know, and the bottom line is, if you doing what you're supposed to do, then something better will be attracted to you. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that connection to be made. But it's like, a lot of people don't understand how they project, and then and oftentimes, you try to attract the dudes the wrong way, or the ladies, whatever gender got the beef.
Period.
You putting the wrong things out. You know what I'm saying? Like, real men, real grown men, their values are slightly different than men that don't have goals or don't have, character, or morals. Like, they operate, they're different species. And if you don't know that, if you can't identify the different species, I feel like, that's a flaw. In your vision, and not no fault of yours probably. I mean, you may have been, we get conditioned all the time, to accept certain things, and let them things ruin us, man. So, like before you start trying to classify, a whole group of people based off gender and race and all that extra stuff, like you really got to look at where these classifications come from and why they exist in your mind. And the fact that you really can't even know everybody like that, and so, those prejudgments, man, is what kind of take you out the game before they even blow the whistle to start.
Period. So when it comes down to it, like I said, a lot of it has to do with where are you looking. You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it, tired of Portland dudes, tired of, you're tired of the same decisions that you're making. You're not learning anything from your past experiences.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You're looking for that same dude. You're looking for the nigga with the tattoos and the chains on. You know what I'm saying? You're looking for the nigga that got the followers, they got the bins. But what you don't realize is all the rest of these hoes, excuse me, all the rest of these chicks.
Oh, I don't think we're censored, are we?
Look, all the rest of these chicks is looking for that dude too. You know what I'm saying? So in all actuality, you know what I mean, you need to be realistic with yourself. You know what I mean? I tell chicks all the time, like if you want the nigga that's hot out here, you got to be dealing with you got to be able to deal with his fans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And not saying that he, the problems come when you feel like he is he's showing love to his fans or he's showing them too much attention or whatever. But when it come down to it, you know what I mean? Like you got to pay close attention to what you want, because eventually it gets to the point to where you're tired of these dudes, but you're tired of the same man, he's just in a different form. You looking for the same nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's just in a different form, you know what I'm saying? He got a different name and a different birthday. Right. But he's the same nigga, you know what I'm saying? So and the same thing that attracted you to the other dude is attracting you to him too. You know? So again, you the main, common factor, the common denominator, you know what I'm saying? And so you got to consider that, and I see people all the time talking about, I only attract fuck boys, or I only attract this, or I only attract that. Yeah, you might be a fuck girl. What kind of fuck shit are you doing?
Right, but if we go deep, and let's go deeper with that. And so the thing is, when you really break it down, it's not what you attract, it's what you keep. So who told you to keep them? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? What is it in you that's making you keep them? You know what I'm saying? And so until you look at that and break down that whole process, you'll never understand why certain people enter your life and just hang out on your couch or just stay around, whatever the case might be. And so people got to really look at themselves. That's the best thing you can do. Never look externally, because you never grow. You don't educate yourself by being upset with other people for being them. You educate yourself by wondering, why do I let these people in my life? How is he in my house tonight? Why is he driving my car to work with another girl? Why am I, you know what I'm saying? Or why is all these things happening? You got to look at your power structure, your role in there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're allowing this shit.
People get on there and whine every day like they don't have no, he just do this, she just do that. No, ain't nobody doing nothing to me. Yeah. They're getting...
Period.
And shout out to the people that are blocked that's still watching. You know what I'm saying? I know, and sorry that it had to go there, but the bottom line,
your energy wasn't right.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, that's my point. When something don't fit you, man, and they ain't never personal, but you gotta block people. You gotta block people out your life. That's the only way you keep your energy consistent. And so, how you gonna meet the cool people, the cool dude, the cool chick, if you're constantly entertaining the clown? You're gonna be too tied up to accept this realness, man. And until you open yourself up to what's right, you know what I'm saying, and be able to recognize when it's wrong, you're gonna struggle for a while.
Period. And I ain't gonna lie, man. I that's one of my biggest pet peeves. I know I'm not one of the niggas they be talking about, but I hate when chicks always, I see a post a week on a book like, oh, I'm tired of these Portland niggas, and it's like, damn, like, if you tired of these Portland niggas, take your monkey ass back to Europe or wherever the fuck you came from.
Oh, you from Portland,
though? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, here's the thing. If you're continuously saying something, like you're tired of something, maybe it's you that needs to change. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you out here talking about, oh, he's a fuck boy. Maybe you're a fuck girl. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're not worth what you portray. You know what I mean? Right. And no disrespect to nobody personally, but I want you to think about that deep. Maybe you're not worth what you portray, because a lot of chicks out here, they want Dame Lillard, but you're out here acting like the coach of the Salvation Army. Right. So I mean, like it's like you want a star, but you don't even want to be a star. And that don't even make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Be realistic. You know what I mean? Yeah. Be realistic with what you want. Be realistic about your future. You know what I'm saying? And think about those things before you get to talking about you tired of Portland niggas, because really you could be the problem. Is there such thing as a fuck girl? Because I'm telling you, man, the way they be throwing out fuck boy, it's a lot of thirsty thoughts out here. You know what I'm saying? Triple T is what I call them, thirsty tater tots. It's a lot of them out here, man, and then they looking for the catch up, but they ain't catching up.
What's the real definition anyway of fuck boy? Is that
a fuck Portland nigga?
He got no job? Is that
a fuck boy? Is a nigga who needs to borrow the Dodge Neon. You know what I'm saying? The nigga still sells dime sacks. A fuck boy is a nigga who don't pay child support. He sees his kids on Instagram or Facebook, but he lives in the same city as them. A fuck boy is a nigga who spend his last on a drink at Cabaret 2.
And they just as little.
You know what I'm saying? You know, like a fuck boy is you're just out here doing fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? You're just out here
living with no purpose. Shit just don't make sense that you're doing.
Yeah, you don't have no plan. You don't have
goal.
no. Yeah. So since you're failing to plan, then you know you're just failing. You know, like chicks, they always talking about this and that, and they, you know. And it's like, you know, you can wake up on the wrong side of the bed one day and feel a certain way. But before you portray it to the world, as in Facebook, internet, whatever, you need to really check yourself. Because a lot of you chicks that be on there saying this shit, niggas be looking at this shit on their phone like, oh, this bitch is a ratchet anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, we know who you fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You fuck with bummy cats. And then, well, I mean, what do you expect?
And don't get it twisted, man. Niggas do it too. I see them all day crying about females. Like what's disappointing to me is to see somebody always attacking women. Like, if you don't like women, like, who do you like? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know.
Nigga, you don't like your mama, nigga? Your grandma?
You know, but just all that, like, you know, men get bitter, you know, and it's really nobody's fault. It's just people doing things and not being accountable for their actions or not understanding themselves, you know what I'm saying, or having no boundaries and no standards. Like, and so it's hard to know what the hell you can accept when you don't even know what you want. You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
And even deeper than that, like he was saying, a lot of people got their value a little bit misconstrued. And that don't mean you're not valuable, but it means you might not be valuable to the person you pursuing. Yeah. You know, I got this little idea I call human currency exchange, man. That, you know, your worth is only good enough depending on what I value. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And so if all you got is ass, and I value, you know, say spirituality, you know, energy, and every other nigga think you look good, I might not talk to you. I might not think you nothing. Yeah. Or if all I do is value ass, and you come being spiritual and talk about the universe, and
trying to hear that shit.
Might not, I might not.
That.
Yeah, like I got girls that don't like me because I talk about that, and I respect that. You don't vibe like that. That's not your thing. I'm cool with that. There's plenty of women that do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And so just make sure your value is properly placed. You know, make sure the people you pursuing, you know what I'm saying, you got something they want too. There's just too many people always worrying about what they want, but never really concerned about what they gonna give, what they got to offer. I want this, I want that. Well, what are you gonna do for it? What are you gonna bring to the table? I'm cute.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I mean, I know a whole lot of girls that's cute. A lot.
A whole lot of girls that's cute and ain't worth shit else.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that ain't really no real measurement, you know what I'm saying, of building something real. So what else do you got? You know what I'm saying? And so just, you know, it's about building up values and being real with yourself and setting standards and goals, man. And then you won't be saying fuck every nigga in Portland or fuck every female in Portland. I mean, I live here I've been living here damn near forever, man. I feel like Portland got good men and women. Yeah. I done met plenty of them, man.
Depending on the circle you're in, you know what I'm saying? Depending on where you at in your life, what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know, we touch on this subject, but we can also go to vice versa, like, you know, niggas being like, oh, I'm tired of these Portland females. And, you know, like, I feel like I'll never put nobody in a box. No, I don't mean this personally for anybody personally, but I feel like being from here and living here my whole life and dealing with the women in this city, I just feel like overall, and I'm not trying to disrespect nobody or nothing, but overall, I feel like there is a lack of ambition. You know what I mean? And I don't just mean with women, I mean with men too, both.
Absolutely.
Men and women.
Absolutely.
And I feel like that's a problem for people out here who actually want to be grown up, who actually want to be responsible, who want to start a family. It's a lot of people lack ambition. And I don't know about y'all, but for me, that's, you know, like me and Dave, for instance, we got ambition. You know what I'm saying? We out here, we doing everything. We moving around. You know what I'm saying? And for us to be dealing with a woman that doesn't have ambition, or for a woman to be dealing with a man that doesn't have ambition, is tough. Like,
it's super tough.
They could literally be doing everything else right, but it's like, me personally, like, I want a woman who wants to be her best. You know what I'm saying? And I want a woman who is gonna push me to be my best.
Right.
If I'm gonna be spending time with her and be around her and us thinking about a future. So I don't want to just throw that at the females, but I feel like the lack of ambition in this city just to be better, it fucks all. It's tough on a lot of relationships.
And the reason I think that is because a big part of, you know, Portland's community, I don't think we really have no black mega center, you know, where everybody can connect and vibe off each other. They're not used to a lot of black people doing great things out here, I don't think. You know, not as much as you would say in Atlanta, Los Angeles, New York. I mean, it's easy to connect with people that are moving forward. Out here, they're a little bit far and few between, man. And I believe that, you know, people have become comfortable with the bare minimum in Portland. You know what I'm saying? And the bare minimum is what's driving a lot of people, because you don't really have to do too much. Nah. See, the thing about Portland is you don't have to do too much to live here. Yeah. Okay, you might not have even if you ain't got no car, you ain't got your own house key and nothing, but there's people
you can actually not have a job. You could actually be kind of broke and live good and still be at the club.
That's the thing.
You can still have you a couple thotties, you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing.
Couple tater thotties.
That's the thing. And so there's people out here that'll support you in that. We got people that's okay with the bare minimum. So there's females that accepting men that don't bring much to the table.
I feel like the bare minimum is average. And there's men, that's the bare minimum is like, that's what average motherfuckers is doing. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. So the bare minimum is kind of it's accepted out here, you know. For the most part, you know, and so people don't really have to do too much to obtain energy or, you know, conversation or time from the opposite sex. It's not really hard out here, you know. And so, but when you're a man or a woman with ambition and goals and dreams, and you connect to a higher ideals and, you know, higher goals and spirituality, the pickings get slim. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you gotta deal with that out here. And so, you know, our purpose, I know, you know, my purpose for sure is to try to build more strong men and women, you know, not just men, not just women, but more men and women strong, so that we can start to build off things that last and that make sense and that got some stamina, you know. Other than that, we just playing with people, we living with people, we lying to them, we living with people, and we running around and making them look stupid. And the next thing you know is I hate all niggas, you know. And then the same thing with the dudes, you know, they like females that's thick and sexy, that's not really inspiring them, not really trying to grow, you know, and they get frustrated because she quickly hop to the next dude. You know what I'm saying? Because when you don't got no standards, you can hop around easy. But trust me, you know, dudes, men and female that really, you know, kind of know where they want to go, you know, and how they want to get there. And the people they want to go with them, they don't just mess with anybody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they perfect and they don't slip up and make mistakes, but what I'm saying is you won't just catch them rocking with any old body at any given time. Exactly. And so you probably won't hear them saying, I hate all women, I hate all men, because they don't mess with all women or mess with all men. You know what I'm saying? They picky about this shit, you know? And so take that in consideration. Try not to blame the whole city and figure out what's going on, you know, within you. Where you're attracting these people and you're keeping them in your life. Exactly. I attract them too. I just don't fucking keep them. Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean? I'm not keeping them.
I learn them. I learn them quick like a book. Yeah. And then I'll be like, man, did this book help me? Can this book help me if I read it again? Nope.
Energy not for sale, man. Period. I ain't selling no energy. There's nothing you can do to get me to sell my energy. You can't give me no money. You can't let me move in your house. You can't buy me a PlayStation. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You can't give me your taxes. You can't do none of that. My energy ain't for sale. Once I sell it, my whole mindset, my whole happiness, my whole future is all compromised. Period. Stop selling your energy. You know what I'm saying? Give it to people who earn that shit, man. And when you do that, it becomes real. You start to have more faith in yourself and in relationships and in the world or the opposite sex or whatever the case. Yeah. So be smart, man. Think about this shit, man. Yeah, real. This ain't rocket science. Nah. We wasn't raised like this. We just learned it by paying attention. You know?
And I'm gonna just keep it all the way real. Before you can be tired of somebody else, you're probably tired of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be, because you know what I'm saying. If I don't like something, I'm gonna change it, man. I'm not. You know, that's how we rock. If I don't like something, I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna subtract myself. I'm gonna look at the situation differently. I'm going to not allow it. I'm not allowing disrespect. I'm not doing none of that. So it's like, you know, it's all about what you are gonna allow. You know what I mean? And at the same time, I can say that because of what I have built. I can say that because of the person that I am and what I've done in the city at this point. So I can, you know, I might be able to choose a little bit what I want. You know
absolutely,
what I mean?
absolutely.
And that's all.
Absolutely.
But you know, and you know, shuffle through the DM. But you know, like you gotta, when it come down to it, you gotta want to be better. You gotta before you tired of a man or a woman, you look at yourself in the mirror and think about what you have to offer.
Right.
Because you know, like I always say too, no disrespect to nobody personally, but if you don't have anything to offer, and I'm talking about being honest with yourself, you shouldn't be out here asking for the world.
Right.
And that's just,
you ask for the world, you deserve Salem. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. You deserve Junction City, Oregon. You should be, you know what I mean? But nah, real talk, and that's just real talk. Like until you're at your best, you know what I mean? You can't be tired of nobody else until you made those changes to where you feel like you're the one in control. You're the one that's doing the positive shit. You're the one that people need to watch or pay attention to or look at or follow. Right. Until then, you can't really say that you're tired of nobody, man. Yeah. Period.
You gotta build the energy around yourself to even command that type of, you know, power to even speak on everybody like that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because believe me, it's a lot of motherfuckers that's tired of you. Believe me. Yeah, if you tired of motherfuckers, it's triple the motherfuckers tired of you. You know what I'm saying? With all that fuck shit you doing. Right. Real talk. You know what I mean?
So yeah, let's just figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And we just trying to spread the message. You know, we know shit happens and shit gets confusing, you know, so we ain't trying to blame or judge, but we telling you, man, just take a look. If that's how you feel, if you one of the people that feel that way, take a look at your surroundings, you know, and then just ask yourself, who are you around and what are they doing for you? How are they filling your cup? You know what I'm saying? And when you're around a lot of people that drain you, you start to become bitter, you know, and then you start to get mad at the world, you start to hate the world and hate everything in it, you know, and then you blame everything but yourself. You talking about fuck Portland when maybe you should be saying fuck my own decisions.
Yeah.
You know, you got to think about that kind of stuff.
Fuck your thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck yeah, that's a cool shirt. I like that.
Maybe that's because your thoughts that you know what you're doing could possibly be getting you in trouble. So we slid through to him. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna. I mean, we can talk about this shit all day to be honest. But tired of Portland dudes, tired of these Portland females. Next, we're gonna talk about something that people we feel like is definitely a big deal. Tired of people not supporting.
Supporting what?
Yeah. Well, I mean, just supporting everything. Like for instance. Like for instance, you know, I like a lot of times I see artists, I see rappers on it, and they're like, oh, I threw a show, you niggas didn't come, and and you know, I ain't gonna lie, sometimes it be artists that's dope too. You know what I'm saying? It's this dope artist. One thing I want to say to that, as just like with me doing the clothing thing, and I kind of feel like they coincide, but you know, when you get out here, first off, I'm not never gonna get on social media and complain about people. I'm not gonna say, oh, people ain't supporting Black Mannequin, even though they always have. People are supporting me from the gate. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if I throw something, people show up, and I appreciate it. It don't matter if it's 10 people or 100. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
And so, for all the people who saying that they're tired of people not supporting, I mean, you know, you got to get out here and you got to work hard, man. You got to put work in. The perfect example is when I first came with Black Mannequin, I made my shirts. A lot of people told me they was dope. The shirts looked fresh and shit. They loved the design. But the thing is in order for me to get my shit kicked off and jumped off, I had to give shit to certain people that was, you know,
absolutely.
I had to really put groundwork in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, I had to put so much work in that, like I made this shit hot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just like with, you know, whether you got a food cart, whether you're rapping or whatever, you can never worry about what people is thinking. You
right.
You know what I'm saying? You can never worry about people, oh, you niggas didn't support. You just gotta continue to find new ways to hustle yourself.
Right, innovate, make changes, adjust.
Get out of here, get out the city, you know, do some different things. Get out, come back, and just expand your mind. But you know, one thing I want to say about this city too, Portland, is, you know, we all know this. this is kind of a city to where until you blow up like worldwide, people don't really fuck with you like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? And even though it's a lot of clicks and shit, so it's tough. But until you blow up like an Amine or something, then everybody want to jump on the bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? But until you get there, until you get elevated outside of this city, the support is not. You're always gonna be mad.
Yeah, it's minimal.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because there's only gonna be so many people that can fuck with your movement in the city, that are with that do hip hop. That on top of that, shit's always getting shut down. But
we in a weird city. You know, I'll admit that we in a weird ass city. You know what I'm saying? We in a city that would much rather, you know, go to Popeyes or go to Chick-fil-A than, you know, frequent the food carts and promote them and push them. Mm. You know what I'm saying? We in a city that people would much rather wear. A lot of people would much rather wear. I mean, there's certain people that ain't never wore Black Mannequin or Stackin Kicks, no matter how hard we working out here. They see it all day going up down the timeline, but they won't wear it. But you always see them in Champion and Nike and all the other stuff, you know. You know, but again, they still show up to the backpack events.
But niggas will come get a free backpack with your monkey ass.
You know, but if we all had, but we don't complain. We just keep pushing, you know. And
we see you, but yeah,
I see you every day. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna say nothing. Universe said I ain't got to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? They told me you'll come looking later, man, once we, you know what I'm saying? But the point is, like, we don't worry about that, you know. But but you got to be okay with that. What I'm trying to say is you got to be okay with that, man. People not gonna support you in the city like that, man. Yeah. Like unless it's already popping, or they see a bunch of people rocking it or listening to it or going to the show, then they're not gonna pull up just to support you. And they see it every day on their timeline, bro. Yeah. They see it all day.
Some of them is your friends. Some of your friends ain't even coming to your fucking show. Some of your friends ain't sharing your new album. Some of your friends, you know what I'm saying? They telling niggas, oh man, that nigga shit weak. Yeah. But you know, I mean, when it come down to it, you know, for instance, you know, I feel like anytime with my business that it might slow up a tad in Portland, you know what I'm saying, then I might start promoting ads for other places, or I start getting money in different states. You know what I'm saying? You gotta just like we said. If you tired of something, you got to think about what you can do to change it. That's what it all comes back to. So if you feel like this shit ain't popping here, then shit, go do some shows in some couple other cities. You know, go get fresh, come back refreshed, and then start off with a new plan.
That's right. That's why we shouting out Shantae Coleman, man, inviting us to Dallas next year, man.
Shout out to Shantae, man. Real love, man. We're gonna come out there and do the thing, man. Appreciate you.
Right. I think it's the She Fashion, the She Fashion Showcase.
Yeah, venue gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah, and we staying in the little mini mansion in case y'all didn't know.
You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna be dope.
We doing the podcast out there too, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh yeah, we're gonna do an episode of Stackin Black out there for y'all. It's gonna be dope. Yeah. But again, that's all just due to energy. You know what I'm saying? Things is moving around, we fluctuating, and so people take notice. You know, it takes a long time though. Like, we put a lot of work in though, man. Like, I can't even tell you how much work I put in, you know, just to build a brand. It's ridiculous, you know, and everybody not gonna survive and everybody not gonna support. And so either way, you got to be okay with the lack of support. You got to push. And sometimes you got to tweak the game, tweak the system a little bit to gain the new support. Some supporters been watching the whole time, but until you tweak the game and throw a little bit of seasoning salt on your shirt, they might not buy nothing. You know what I'm saying? But you switch it up. Okay, I can rock that now. I can rock that one. They'll come rock with you, man. Yeah. You know, and it's a process, man. Being the shit for the long haul, you know, so don't complain. Number one rule, never ever complain, because when you complain, you are putting on the show in front of the people who already support you, and you're putting on the show in front of the people who wanted to support you before they saw you complaining.
Yeah,
think
that
about
shit kind of weak.
Go deep.
Yeah, but the whole thing is, don't nobody want to hear that. Don't nobody give a fuck about it. We all go through shit. If everybody talked about shit that they went through that they complained about, it'd be a sad, sad world. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we all go through it. So we just gonna believe that you go through it, but you know what I'm saying? Don't put that shit on social media, man.
Yeah, just stay strong, man.
Exactly.
And the bottom line is, if you're in it for the right reasons, you ain't gonna have no problem with when people don't support you.
Period. But you know what? Here's the thing. Let's think about all businesses as a business, which whatever you may be doing, if you're an artist, your food cart, whatever you do, as a business, you know, you have to be continually, you know, thinking about new ways to hustle your shit.
Innovate,
Period. Like that don't never stop.
Yeah.
You know, we do that. We do that every month.
You got to change the
You
game.
got to think of new ways to hustle your shit.
Yeah.
You got to think of, okay, so people ain't supporting this. Well, I'm going to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? Shit popped off in the store. You know what I'm saying? We was jugging from a gate. We opened January 5th, stacking, chocolate dope. We you know, moving shit. Motherfuckers is getting their guap. And then the shit slowed down. So when the shit slowed down, I ain't gonna lie, like, you know, I felt like it was like, nobody would have knew that because people been supporting this shit so long that people still see my shit in the streets, but shit really slowed down for me. And I'm talking about thousands of dollars a month. And so when the shit slowed down, then I went and got my barber chair. You know what I'm saying? I said, okay, well, let me see. Okay, shit's slowing down in here, so let me think. I gotta be in the stores. Let me think of another way that I can draw people in. Bam, I bring in my barber chair. Shout out to my granddaddy. So I bring that in. Now niggas is coming in, getting haircuts and buying shirts.
Right.
Smart. You see what I'm saying?
Genius.
So, but I never said I was tired of people not supporting. I just really dug deep and thought, how can I, you know what I'm saying? And only the strong survive in this game. This ain't no game for no suckers, man.
And
this ain't no game for this business world is only the strong survive. There's a lot of motherfuckers start businesses and they don't survive.
Right.
You gotta be, it's gonna be times where it's gonna be cold and dark. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta have your jacket on, man, and your beanie and keep this shit lit.
Yeah, real quick, man, before we head out. But another thing he did was he called me. You know, he was like, hey, man, shit slowing up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Let's have a powwow, let's meet at the shop, let's chop it up and come up with some ideas. And I was like, man, that's dope. Because most dudes, when he called me and said that, I was like, man, that's pretty dope. Because most dudes ain't going to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so I pulled up, we start chopping it up, we start talking about events and pop-ups. And next you know, man.
Sales and
everything.
Niggas was getting money next week.
Next you know, we did like 30 pop-ups or summer or something, man. Yeah. So, you know, like, you know, and we got a cool team of people that you can feed off of. That's why it's important to keep the right people around you, man. Because if I was a weird nigga, I would have been like, man, I ain't got time to be talking about that kind of, you know. But to me, like, I understand the sentiment. So I come right up, we chop it up, come up with some plans, and we start moving. And we you know, back on track. That's the way the game go, man. You know, let's wake it up.
Hey, so think about this, man. We're going to leave you with this before we get into our break. But think about this. If you tired of people supporting, man, get out here and make them support, man. Do something that make them come to you. You feel me? And that's how you got to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is you may do, you might have to think outside the box, but bring them back inside the box. You feel me? Sometimes you got to think outside the box to bring them back inside the box.
That's right.
So just remember that, man. We're going to take a short break. Got my man Dave.
Stackin Black, episode 5, man.
You heard.
Big Town Media proudly introduces a new opportunity for you to find entertainment on the Big Town Media new mobile app. Check it out. On this mobile app, you'll be able to beat traffic with our new live traffic cams, as well as we're playing the best of Portland urban radio stations. Hey, you can support the community by supporting our own black food carts right here in the city of Portland. And you can find yourself some Big Town Media merchandise. Make sure to keep it locked in on the Big Town Media Show, hosted by your boy Ace of Spade, as well as you can tune in to more info on the website. So keep it locked right here on the new Big Town Media mobile app. Check it out.
So
Yeah, man, Stackin Black, man, second half, episode 5. We got more conversation for that ass.
We back, you know what I'm saying? We touched on some good things that people are tired of in the city, and this second half, we're going to get into one of the realest subjects, one of the most controversial subjects, I feel like, in the city of Portland right now for, oh, man, I'll probably say, it done got rough the last couple of years, but people are tired of the Portland bike scene.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna real, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can touch on this personally. I ain't gonna lie. I don't really mind people on the bikes. What I don't like is when they act like they're cars. I don't like when they drive in front of you and they got 2 wheels and you got 4 and you'll run their monkey ass over, but they act like you won't. I feel like I feel like it's like, I'm not gonna say white privilege. I feel like it's bike privilege. Like motherfuckers
It's
feel like
suburb privilege or some shit.
Yeah, like motherfuckers feel like since they on a bike and they on the road, like you need to respect it. And, like people that's on bikes, they'll flip you off and shit.
They're like, I know my rights.
Yeah, they'll like flip you off because you didn't let them drive through the red light, but.
Well, they're getting a little cocky, man, you know, and we do understand the reason behind bikes as opposed to vehicles, man, but these bikers, a lot of them don't got no respect, man. Like,
for real.
They think they're actual motor vehicles. They ride up on you, they get mad now, like, what they doing getting mad? Like,
and that's what I'm saying, like if you don't let them go or something, or they do their little signals, I don't really know those signals, but I look out for them if I can. If I don't see them, I just don't see them. Like, it's like nothing personal, but it's like, I feel like a couple bikers done flipped me off in the last couple weeks, and I was just like, what the fuck did I do?
Right, I'm driving a vehicle.
And they flipped me off when I was stopped.
Right.
So I'm like...
So that means they're getting a little bit cocky.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck? I'm like, nigga, I'm at the stop sign. What?
They think the road is half theirs, you know, and they're not even on the side anymore. Now they're just in the lane like a car on the freeway. I'm like, what are you doing on the freeway, bro?
Yeah. But get your monkey ass ran over.
Everybody knows I'm a man of energy, you know, positivity, love and all those good things. I'm still a nigga from the street.
Yeah.
When
we rode bikes when we was younger, think about it. We stayed out the way of cars.
Oh yeah. And
we was never that brave to where we thought. Y'all feel me? We was never that brave to where we thought like, I'm gonna get on this bike. I'm not finna get in front of no fucking car, nigga. I'm gonna stay on the sidewalk before I get killed.
And even if the city make a lane in the street, I'm not riding my bike in it.
Hell no.
I don't even trust them lines. But the point is, man.
See, shit, motherfuckers can. Alcohol is legal, but that shit can kill you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know what I mean?
So I was trying to get into a parking spot downtown, man. And I tell you, no energy management here at all, y'all. It's just so I can warn y'all. But I was backing up, and this ain't but a week ago, bro. Like, I was backing up, trying to get into a parking spot, you know what I'm saying? And the bike was kind of right there, like right where I was trying to back in. He was like right there, and I'm trying to come in and go like that, but he just right there.
Like he wouldn't move?
And I'm thinking like he gonna go around because I got nowhere to go.
Yeah.
So instead, he sit there and act like I'm hitting him, and he bang on my car. I jumped out like, I said, man, what's up? What the fuck is up?
Yeah, man.
You got a problem? He was like, oh, no, I just didn't want to get hit. I said, well, you...
get the fuck out the way.
I'm like, well, you about to get hit? Then I had to go back. I was like, I ain't supposed to be acting like this.
Yeah.
But
I provoked you. That's what I'm saying.
I don't like people touching my shit.
That's what I like.
Not me, not my car. Not my taco,
yeah.
Nothing. Don't touch none of my stuff, man. I do not like that whatsoever.
But that's what I'm saying. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like their energy got motherfuckers in cars acting out of character.
Yeah, he had me jump on my car. I wasn't even parked yet. I was like this and jumped out.
And that's what I'm saying. It's like when you look at that whole.
But I got a van. I got a van, so he thought I was an elderly couple. When he jumped out, it was a nigga with jewelry. He was like, "Oh, I messed up today."
Yeah, but the whole thing is, regardless of who it is, it's like, bro, it's just respect. Like. It doesn't, just because you're on a bike, why do you think you're Superman now, bro? Like, you see, I'm in a car, I'm trying to park, I got shit to do, and you're just gonna you're just gonna stay there, like.
Yeah. I just figured he knows.
You gonna act like you don't act like you don't see me getting in the spot. I'm gonna turn your ass to a fucking speed bump. Period, nigga. Yeah. I'll run your monkey ass over.
But then just have the audacity and disrespect it. Like, let me bang on his vehicle so he knows I'm.
Bro, you
here.
see, I didn't see you. Think I didn't see you?
Right.
Why you think I'm being cool? Show me the same respect. But the respect, that's what I'm saying. Me personally, I feel like we ain't got nobody that can really speak on that because we don't drive bikes every day. But it's like that, like he said, the respect is at an all-time low. And the motherfucker, the respect is at an all-time low, and the courage is at an all-time high. For real, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, they just built a bike lane going out Gleason. It was fucking 2 lanes, you know what I'm saying, going over there by Glendevere, past 122nd. Now it's fucking 1 lane and a bike lane. You can fucking, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on in this city, man?
Now the traffic is all backed up because of the bike lane. I mean,
yeah, it ain't gonna make it no better. And then it's like,
whatever happened to riding a bike in the park, man? Like, just having some fun with your family on your street.
Yeah,
like,
for real.
Is that done?
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't want y'all to feel like, you know, we talking about people that ride bikes. We're definitely not. We're not putting y'all in a bucket. We're not putting y'all in everybody in the category. But we're just saying, like, a lot of bikers out here is like, man, y'all. It's like, if y'all want the respect, you gotta give it, man. Don't be out here like you got 4 wheels when you only got 2. Cause your monkey ass, when you got 2 wheels, if 4 wheels in a car, we can slide into some shit. We might still live, nigga. Them 2 wheels, you slide into some shit, you might die. If some shit happened and it ain't your fault, you might die.
All right.
You want to take that risk with your life on a bike?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, if you gonna be out here, follow the rules of the road, be respectful, but like, you know what I'm saying? Don't just be out here really feeling yourself, because you can die on that bike today.
My mom.
You know what I'm saying? You can die on that bike right now. Like, a motherfucker could leave here, you could die on that bike, man. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't mean we're gonna kill you. It just means that, you know, you gotta be careful out there.
And that's all I'm saying. Just show respect when you on the road, because like, literally, you know, people out here is driving. You got to pay attention better than the car drivers. A lot of times, bikers, I don't be seeing them. I ain't gonna lie. It's because I feel like I'm just getting used to actually seeing them on the road next to me. But
right.
sometimes, like, and I just want to let you bikers know, us drivers, like, it ain't like we ain't looking out for you, but sometimes we really don't see you. So it would be in your best interest to not be cocky, but to be observant, or you might die.
Right. We got a little blind spot in the rear corner that's just about as thin as your bike.
Yeah.
So
for real,
if you be right there, you know, it might be hard to see, you know, but you know, just have a little bit of respect, man. You know, everybody got rights now, and you know, even then, like, my mom always told me, you know, man, I don't care. Look out for them cars, no matter what.
Period.
I don't care if I got the right to be out there or not. I'm looking out for cars, and I'm getting out of their way. I'm not exercising my rights, knocking on somebody's window, or just parking my bike in front of a tractor, daring him to run me over because I'm in the bike lane. Yeah,
man. And for you black folks that I be seeing out here, I don't really be seeing that very many, but for you black folks that I be seeing out here, stop acting like you forgot everything you fucking learned growing up. You know what I'm saying? You're not your ass to get hit too. Stop! Don't be out here acting like. Don't be out here. You know what I'm saying? Acting all. You know what I'm saying? Acting real suburbanish. You know what your mama told you, fam? Stay out the street. Don't get, like he said about the cars. Get your monkey ass out the way, man. Real talk, man. You're not invisible.
No cars, man.
And you pulling up. I done seen a couple niggas. You pulling up. You're 5'6", $135, nigga. You're not looking like Debo on the beach cruiser, so I don't see you.
Right.
I will run your ass over like a pancake at Gateway Breakfast House. I promise you.
No syrup.
Yeah, you gonna be dry on the pavement. Niggas just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Real talk, you gonna have accurate MDX tire tread across your forehead. You know what I'm saying? But as long as you keep it respectful, we gonna keep it respectful. Like, you know, that it's a lot of people. I know y'all watching. A lot of people is feeling what we talking about right now, because it's a big issue. Like, either you ride a bike or you drive a car, and there's 2 different views that you can look from. But both of the views, you people got to be respectful, because if not, motherfuckers are gonna be getting ran over. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be and. I don't give a fuck if you drive past a motherfucker on a bike, you flip them off, whatever, or you cut somebody off. Like, you know, you just got to think, man. I mean, how much do you value your life? Because I done seen some vicious bike accidents, you know what I'm saying? And you see a motherfucker laid out like some loaded hash browns and fucking guts and shit everywhere. And you like, man, what happened? He like, oh man, it wasn't even his fault, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yep.
So, but the reality of it is, if it's your fault or not, you can die on a bike, man. So
yeah, you drivers too, man. This ain't just for the bikers, man. All you road ragers out there,
yeah,
chill, man. There's no sense in being that upset, you know what I'm saying, or honking at people when you don't need to, or flipping people off in traffic because you're mad because they made a simple mistake. You know, I only got upset because he tapped on my stuff and tried to be a jerk, but. Typically, I ain't
gonna lie, I wouldn't have liked that either.
I didn't. No, it was disrespectful.
That
was disrespectful. I don't allow that under no circumstances. And I won't. But you know, other than that, like, but I don't honk. Well, when I'm in traffic, I don't honk at people, even if they almost hit me. No. You know what? I stopped doing that too. I don't never honk at people. Ever.
It's like I used to do that, but I feel like I practice like being just cool. Like somebody cut me off, I'll go to honk and I'll be like, well, you know what I mean? I'll be like, whatever. Like I'm not like. it is what it is. And then I think to myself, I done did probably did it to somebody before too, so I'm not gonna make it an issue. You know
like maybe it was an accident, maybe it wasn't, but you know, I don't use my horn to honk at under no circumstances unless I actively trying to avoid an accident.
We're not gonna let their negative energy turn our energy negative.
So
that's how I be thinking.
90% of the people use a horn just to say "fuck you."
No, you're right.
You're not avoiding no accident.
No.
You know what I'm saying? You're not saying what's up to your friend.
No.
Nothing. You're just saying, you know what, fuck you.
Yeah.
You know, and that's the wrong type of communication, man. That's vehicular bad language is what that is. You know, and it's not necessary. It brings bad vibes. And every now and again, you know, you do that to the wrong person. They park and jump out on your ass.
Beat your ass.
And then there's a problem. And you're like, man, I should never have talked to that driver like that.
Yeah,
you know, and so you never know what you're dealing with. They could be dealing with a death in the family. You don't even know. I mean, they could be running to the hospital. Somebody might be in labor. You know, I mean, there's so many scenarios. So, like, be respectful of people in traffic, whether your car or whether your bike, a moped, and cheap scooters.
Yeah.
A skateboard, you know, or you're just walking in your Air Force Ones, man. You know what I'm saying? Just when you pass people, when you're around people, just try to show some respect. You know, we too quick to say "fuck you" for no reason. And that shit's got to stop. Period.
Real talk. We're gonna have to survive together. There's a lot of bikes coming to this fucking city. This shit is turning into like Full House or something.
Why is all the bikes here? Is they saving us on smog or something, or what's going on?
I mean, I think it's an environmental thing. And then, like I said, I don't knock motherfuckers who be on bikes and shit, but like me personally, I'm not riding no fucking bike when it's raining and shit. I'll ride a bike during the summer, but nigga, my kicks. Man, I'm not getting my shit all wet and shit. Got dirt all on the back of your backpack and your shirt and shit because it didn't kicked up from the back tire. That's not fly to me. But
that pompous attitude though, man. Like,
yeah.
Why you riding the bike mad? First of all, like,
motherfuckers on bikes be acting like they superheroes.
Why they be so upset though? Like,
I bet you.
I can't believe you're driving a car in the street.
Hey, y'all, you motherfuckers be acting like superheroes, but I promise you get hit by a Subaru Legacy, it's gonna let all that air about your costume.
Right.
I promise you, you know what I'm saying?
It was old school. They got hard bumpers.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean?
So you gotta be careful, man.
Yeah, so be cool and show some respect, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, show some love to your fellow people in traffic, man. No matter what you riding or driving or walking. So
yeah. This is another subject. I didn't even know we was gonna talk about this, but this needs to be talked about because a lot of people can touch and they can feel on this. The city, you know what I'm saying? Tired of haters who aren't doing anything with their life. You go on social media, you hear in the streets, people who ain't got nothing going always want to talk about people that got something going. You know what I'm saying?
I've seen that a few times.
You know, I call it the hoes who always want to talk about the pimps. You feel me? You know, you out here, you're running your mouth, you're spending so much time running your mouth and hating, then not building nothing, that you're mad at everything that somebody that's building is doing. You're mad at everybody that's doing something positive. You're mad at everybody who's progressing in life. You're mad at people who are doing shit that you could be doing, but you don't have the motivation or effort or get up. We gotta stop that, man. I don't know where we learn to just hate each other or hate our fellow man, our fellow brother that's out here doing something that we could all be doing. You niggas ain't quadriplegics. You niggas got arms and legs. Get your monkey ass off the couch. Put that NBA 2K whatever controller down and get out here and get it popping because you can do what we can do. You know what I'm saying?
And the big homie, DJ Chill, is in the wheelchair and still busting beats down on that ass.
Yeah, man.
And the beat that he just played, that he got for us, hell yeah, make sure we shout out the homeboy DJ Chill. Chill is illest, man. That's our family, bro.
Yeah, you already know, man.
You know what I'm saying? And the track you're hearing in the background, the intro, that's all Chill is illest music, man.
All
the
Chill
legend.
is produced beats.
Chill is the legend, man.
Yeah,
the Portland legend.
He hit us with the
Been doing this shit, man, for years. For anybody who was touching them records, man. Trust me.
Yeah. So what I was so you know, like I just feel like, you know, that's a big thing in our community, like in the black community, man. I mean, in different places, in big cities where they might not have as much opportunity, I understand it a little more. I still don't understand it, but I mean, it makes more sense. You know what I'm saying? Crabs in a barrel. But in this city that we're in, which is, I think we're 7.42% black folks, it's like, bro.
It was 6 last time. We growing.
Yes, it's something low, but I'm saying it's like, why? It's like there's no reason for us to be acting like that. Like this is the land of opportunity.
Oh yeah, let's talk about the opportunity, baby.
You can literally you can, like, you got to be a lazy motherfucker to not get no money out here, because you can literally do what you want. You can be anywhere. You can open a business. Like, it ain't no blocks. Niggas say you got to stay off the block. Like, you can be on whoever's block. You can literally do anything. And this is a place to where we should all be prospering.
Yeah.
You know?
It's easy, man. Like, I ain't gonna say it's easy, but I'm saying it's doable, man. I mean, and number one, I mean, today I think I wrote a post. I forgot what I said. I think I said something like there's no elite class. Asa tried to argue. But the point is, there's no elite class. Everybody can do this. And I didn't mean that some people are naturally gifted or just, you know, better at certain things than other people. But what I meant was, we are from the same place. We haven't been given any opportunities that anyone else hasn't been given or that we haven't worked for. And so it's doable. The thing, I think the main tool is to focus on yourself, though. That's typically what we do, what most of the people that are successful that I know do. They focus on themselves. They look at themselves like, what can I bring to the table? How can I be great? They don't spend time looking at what other people are doing, being upset about it. They take that energy that they could use to hate and, you know, they switch it over to themselves, and they use it to love themselves and their own energy. And they create something based off of that. They deliver, you know, and next you know, they got a brand, they got a company, they got a food cart, they got an organization, a nonprofit, whatever it is, a media company, they build it. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they really take, man. Like, it's doable. There's nothing, I mean, you know, it wasn't nothing special that, you know, I don't think that we was born with, that even if we were, nothing that can't be learned, you know, or practiced, man, you know. And so, you know, I just couldn't imagine what kind of life I would have or what kind of man I would be if I spent all my time being upset at people for what I didn't have. You know, I wouldn't be nobody. I wouldn't have ever made shit, created nothing, impacted nobody. You know, Portland is slow, you know, and a lot of people don't like that. They hate on that, but that means that there's an opportunity here, man. Like, I know me personally have been able to innovate, create things here that hasn't been done before. It's easy, it's fun, and people love you for it, and you make money, and you brand build, man. Yeah. And you connect, you network, and you know, you get surrounded by everybody, you know, like it attracts great people to you, man.
It can happen for you.
And so, yeah, like, keep that in mind, man. You got the power. You keep acting like you don't got no power, though. That's the thing. Like, nobody, we not here by chance. You're not there by chance. You know what I'm saying? There's a formula and there's calculations involved in that. You know what I'm saying? As soon as you figure out the numbers, you can put them in the right place. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, then you can come back and you can bring information to people. You can help your community grow. That's the way the game go, man. Like, don't be upset about it, man. Just figure out a way to win, you know what I'm saying? And start connecting with the people you hating on. Go talk to them.
Period.
Go connect with them. Go sit down, man. I'm a little frustrated, man. Like, I want to do something, but I don't know how to get started. Or I don't know what to think about this name. Or I don't know who to talk to first. Man, I'm going to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to chop it up. Oh, you got some motivation, some drive. You creating something in your mind. You want to bring it to fruition? Yeah. Let's talk about it, man.
Period.
Me helping you takes nothing from me, man. All it does is expand my awareness of whatever I'm doing, you know what I'm saying, and wherever I'm going. And it adds that much more information to my brain, to my movement, you know what I'm saying? And we all work together, bro.
Period.
So keep your head strong, man. Stay straight. You're going to be all right, but you got to focus, though. We in a slow place. There's a lot of opportunity to create things that are not here. There's a lot of things that still are not in Portland yet. Still haven't been done yet. Yeah. You could be the one. You know what I'm saying? Keep that in mind.
Yeah, man. Real talk. And I swear to God, motherfuckers be acting like if hating in the streets or hating on social network was a job, you niggas would be millionaires. I swear to God, everybody'd have a fucking Bentley. You know what I'm saying? Right. But that's not the case, man. You know what I'm saying? It's actually quite opposite, man. You got to get out there to show love, get that bag. You know what I mean? Yeah. And the whole thing is, you know, the only part of that I do understand is when you don't have shit to do and you're not doing shit in your life. You got a lot of time to hate. You got a lot of time to get on the social network and say some fuck shit or do some fuck shit or agree with some fuck shit or just chime in on some fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And, you know, I feel like as I grow in business, the least time I have for that type of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
There's no time for that, you know?
Yeah. I'm trying to link up with those who are out here trying to put themselves in position to win, man. You know what I'm saying? And shit for their kids too, for their family. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, you know, I know it's a lot of people that can feel that. You know, it's haters everywhere. But you know, the real trill bosses, the real trill cats out here that's going hard and pushing their line. We're not even worried about the haters, you know what I'm saying? So really, you're wasting your time. The haters, y'all might as well meet up in the area and y'all just talk to each other because don't nobody else give a fuck about what y'all talking about.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All the haters might as well meet up at Peninsula Park by the pool. Nigga, y'all can have a rally and y'all can hate and y'all can jump up and down and grab each other's dicks.
Yep.
And be happy and merry and as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And y'all can just be up there hating because I promise you, the winners. We hanging around each other, and the last thing we talking about is hating, or the haters. You know what I'm saying? We talking about, oh man, we gonna do that show? We gonna get that bread?
Yeah.
We gonna drop these hoodies?
Yeah, you gonna be in that store?
Yeah.
You put your shit in that store too?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So.
And if you follow me on social media, and I do have haters, trust me, I hear about it all the time. But if you follow me on social media, ask yourself, when the last time he said anything about a hater? Think about it. It's a strategy involved, man. You know, you focus on what's important. You don't spend energy focused on things that you don't like or that you don't care about or that don't bother you because they start to become real.
Yeah.
So haters may exist, but they're not real to me.
You heard? Hova. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying?
So that's that spiel. We don't want to go too deep on that because, again, we don't care about that.
Yeah.
Haters.
So is it
about
that time?
Yeah. So
it's about that time for us to get into the Ratchet of the week.
Ratchet of the fucking year.
You know what I'm saying? Ratchet of the week, man. You know what I'm saying?
On the Dallas Police Department and Fort Worth, really though. The last one.
Yeah.
Same area, but you know what I'm saying, and maybe not the department, but like especially that last officer that got some type of welfare check on the black female in Fort Worth, and went because her door was open or something. I guess she was playing video games with her nephew, and her front door was open. So the neighbors said, "Hey, I think that something's going on over there because the door's open."
Yeah. So
the officer decided to come around the house in the back and pull his gun and killed her, man.
That's ratchet as fuck.
Killed her. Playing video games. Fortnite, probably.
What kind of asshole shit? Damn, man. Well, wow. That's definitely sad.
That's crazy, man.
That's super ratchet because here's the thing. We all know, now first off, protocol, I don't fuck with the police and shit, but I know that when they come to your house, they're supposed to knock on the door first.
Yeah.
And what the fuck was he doing going around the back?
He went to the window, I think a window in the kitchen or something or whatever, man. And
so I'm saying,
he saw somebody in the house and he figured that, he would kill him, I guess. That was kind of weird.
And then a woman?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
And the neighbors said there was no knock. They didn't hear anything. Just a gunshot, man. He was back there 4 seconds before the shot rang off, I guess.
Yo, that's crazy, man. That's some weird shit. When you really think deep about it, yeah, I feel like, damn, and she was inside her house.
Yep, in her house.
I think they said she was babysitting.
I'm not sure she's babysitting, but she was hanging with her nephew,
Oh, okay.
And they were playing video games.
Yeah.
And then the officer creeped around. I guess he looked in there, and I don't know if he startled her or what, but I know that it took about. According to what I think I seen, so don't quote me, but I think it was 4 seconds, and he shot her, man, killed her.
Unarmed?
I don't know if she was unarmed or not. I believe she was, but so he has already been arrested for murder.
Yeah. So, we seen that.
But we also saw Amber, the other lady in Dallas, Geiger, I think that's her name, that killed the brother in his apartment. She walked in his place. Yeah, they just walking in people and killing them now.
Yeah.
So yeah,
that's ratchet too.
Yeah.
How the fuck she walked?
And she got 10 years.
Let's just keep it real, y'all. I mean, I know a lot of big ass apartment complexes. I've been to a lot of big ass apartment complexes. I ain't never walked into the wrong apartment. I don't give a fuck if I was drunk. I've never walked into the wrong apartment. You walked into the nigga's apartment and shot him while he was eating ice cream?
Especially if if it's your apartment. That even when you drunk, your apartment.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So, what type of substance do you have to be on to go walk into somebody else's shit and then think it's your shit and shoot him.
Oh, I think he was sitting on the couch, like eating popcorn.
They said I think he's eating ice cream.
Oh, ice cream. I mean,
but that's what I'm saying. So you walked into this nigga crib, and shot. That's what I'm saying. Think about that. What the fuck do you got to be on to walk into somebody else's crib and shoot them in their shit and think it's yours?
Right.
I don't even know if I believe that story. That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
I don't know.
There was speculation that there was other things going on.
Yeah, they might have been fucking or something. Because who the fuck? That don't even make no sense. I've honestly never heard no shit like that in my life. I've never heard of a nigga going to the wrong apartment and shooting a motherfucker. She went in there to shoot a motherfucker.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
And then on top of that, so why did you feel threatened?
Right.
The nigga was eating ice cream. Was the spoon? He was gonna throw the spoon at you?
Right. Aha.
Yeah. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't know, man. But it's crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man. Dallas Judicial System Police Department is real ratchet, man. They get the
Real
ratchet of the week.
I mean, we need, like, we have to, well, they gotta come up with something to hold people equally accountable. The main reason why everybody's uprising and upset is because the accountability aspect of it,
Yeah, and on top of that is black people just getting shot.
Yeah, and the killers are not being arrested. They're not being arrested, and even now they're trying to arrest them and charge them. But even then, they're giving them 10 years. Like,
well, that's what I'm saying.
This man is dead for eating ice cream in his house.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's what his life was worth.
Like, as long as he gone, that's as long as she should be gone.
Nigga, life was worth 120 months.
And I think I think his brother hugged the killer, man. And I think the judge hugged the killer too. I think.
I would have hugged him too. With that, nigga.
Right.
Go to sleep.
Like my uncle.
Go to sleep, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the last hug, motherfucker. That would have been the last hug.
But I don't know, just all the compassion.
I'd have yoked that bitch on her.
All the compassion for her was kind of awkward, man.
Put that bitch down, nigga, like a pit foaming at the mouth, like a goddamn raccoon with rabies. I'd have put that bitch down.
All the compassion for her was a little bit awkward, man. Like, a lot of people didn't understand it. I ain't really giving no opinion on it. I typically don't.
They was pissed at first because they was trying to charge her with manslaughter.
Right.
What the fuck? Ah, man.
I typically don't get involved in, like, national issues and things like that, man, because everybody got an opinion, and if your opinion ain't educated, or if you one-sided for any reason, what I'm saying, things get complicated. And I honestly don't want to spend time on social media arguing with people when I need to sell these shirts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my main thing. But other than that, it's like I mean, the police need to be more accountable. You know what I'm saying? There never would have been like a Black Lives Matter or none of that if the accountability was there.
So the white lady was off duty. She was a police officer.
She was off work. Yeah. So she should have got charged like a civilian, not an officer that made a simple mistake. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't. That shit just don't sit well. I just don't understand.
25 to life for her. Period.
There's definitely more to the story.
A man was eating ice cream, man.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. No, there's definitely more to the story. Like when you come in and kill a man, that don't even make no sense. First off, you don't walk into somebody else's apartment and then you shot him while he was eating ice cream. That's what I'm saying. That don't even make no sense. There has to be more to the story. That nigga might have been giving her the Mandingo long stroke.
That could be possible.
He might have been touching her heart with his. He might have been. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I think
you might have been. You might have been to see that shit in there like a heartbeat.
Wait, his door unlocked, so they just keeping that door unlocked?
And that's what I'm saying. And come on, let's keep it real. Niggas ain't keeping their door unlocked. I'm gonna tell you what happened.
If you're from Texas, let us know if you keep your door unlocked.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. She found out that he was giving somebody else that mutumbo. He was giving somebody else that long finger, that mutumbo, that he was giving somebody else that. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I know the nigga door open. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna slide, I'm gonna tell him I'm a police officer, and then so I'm just gonna tell him, yo, this nigga gonna die tonight. But I'm just gonna tell him, I thought I was in the wrong apartment. Because I'm a police officer and we can say whatever and get away with it.
When I walk in the wrong apartment,
because that don't make no sense, bro.
I'm like, I'm sorry, this ain't my apartment. My bad, I made a mistake.
How many times have you ever walked into the wrong apartment?
Probably never, but I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. That don't make no fucking sense. He hit her with that Mutombo. You know what I'm saying? He hit her with the Hayukin. You know what I'm saying? Up the middle. He ran up the middle like Barry Sanders. You know what I'm saying? And the nigga had 277 yards, and she wasn't feeling it. She wasn't feeling it. The nigga had 315 yards with the broad right up the way, and she found out, and she said, "I'm gonna hit him with this 50 cal."
She called the timeout
because that's rage.
Yeah.
Who the fuck shoots a nigga while eating ice cream? You know what I'm saying? He hit her with that Mutombo, man. That's what happened, man. He hit her with that Mutombo. Rest in peace to that, man. I ain't even trying to be funny like that, but I'm telling you, there's more to the story. I think he hit her with that Mutombo, man. That's 7'1", you know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, he hit her with that 7'1", man.
Man, we'll never know, man. But the point is, I mean, you know, we definitely would like to see more accountability, you know, so we can kind of, I mean, that's where a lot of the civil unrest is coming, you know, and as far as cops go, they really getting a lot of leniency, you know, in the murder of unarmed black people, you know, and starting to become a problem. People are getting extremely upset, man, and it ain't gonna get no better until these people start getting 25 to life.
Period.
And on the flip side, for the people that are outraged online, it's definitely an uncomfortable situation for anybody that, you know, especially, I mean, human, period. I want to say black people, but I want to say just if you're human and you got a heart, it should probably bother you. But the point is, let's not just spend all our time being outraged online and maybe start trying to impact some things that you actually have control over. Because a lot of y'all get outraged and then you just go to work after that and you forget about everything that happened. Yeah. You know, like, do something in your community, you know, like, go check on the kids, go support people, spread positivity, you know, like if you're really against negativity and against, you know, these type of heinous acts, you know, continue to speak real, you know, speak love. But you guys speak ratchet all week online and then want to get outraged when something ratchet happens somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know, so stay consistent with that. You know what I'm saying? You want to see love out there, let's show some love here. Show some love where you at. You know, talk to your people, support your people. Like, you know, go check in with the community, the kids, the prisons, everybody that's doing something positive. Check in with them and support them, man. You know, and that's all I want to say about that. You know, like, put your outrage to real work is what I'm saying.
I just want to say, you know what I'm saying, rest in peace to both of those people.
Yes.
The black man that lost his life, rest in peace, and condolences to his family, and the woman as well that died for, you know, they lost their lives over that. For nothing. Basically. So, yeah, rest in peace to them both. Condolences to the family, prayers to the family, and yeah, man, you know what I'm saying. Episode 5.
Episode 5, man.
In the books. I'm tired of this Portland shit. Shout out to all the Portland shit we're not tired of.
Right.
Myru
Vodka.
Parlay Vodka. Rex Whiskey. Stackin Kicks, my man. P-Town Media. You know what I'm saying? Download that app too. Y'all know the P-Town Media app. You know what I'm saying? We got all the shows on there and all that. Ace is gonna give you all the info you need for that. At the Real Black Mannequin, at Stackin Kicks. You know what I'm saying? And at the Closet PDX.
Closet PDX, yep. You know, and also again, big shout out to Big Bro, man, Chillest Illest, man.
Yeah.
For laying the Stackin Black podcast down with the nice intro and the run through and the beat, man. We appreciate you, Big Bro.
Big Cuddy, man. You already know.
And get that Big Bro for them beats, man. Legendary.
Yeah, man.
Portland
Chillest
music.
Illest. You're
out top.
And we out.
Stackin Black.
You bitch.
Bye.